Okay. Sorry about that time lag on the last stream. Had to do something. It was urgent. At least it was urgent for me. A lot of people at the store, and it literally led to me being out for like 30, 40 minutes. My apologies. My apologies. So, if anybody wants to come up on the panel, click on the link. It's buy back the block. So, pretty much liquor stores, gas stations, laundromats, vacant properties, old properties, condos, mixed use properties. It's literally all on the table when it comes to this situation. So, buying back the block, hard money lenders, they would do 90% loan to value, 10% down payment. Interest rate will be about 8%. It's expensive loan, but it's 100% construction loan. So people just need to be able to find properties in these neighborhoods. So in the last stream, we went over on Houston, Philly. Yeah, we back. Yeah, we back. So if anybody wants to come up on the panel, the link is there. I appreciate everybody that was still tuned in with me. My apologies on the last stream. I had to pretty much do something. So gas stations, liquor stores, grocery stores, corner stores, bodegas. If the person has $60,000, $70,000 in liens, we got to take advantage of that. We got to pounce on that. So I'm going first. I got to X out all these unnecessary tabs. All these tabs. Then I'm gonna share my screen. But if anybody wants to join in, join in. Please join in. Feel free to be able to ask any questions in the chat. If anybody needs my contact, creditbuilder475@gmail.com. When it comes to the scenario of the price range, anything that's in 400,000, any investor in America will deal with it if it's a good entry price. So if it's valued at 400,000 and you could get it for 325, 275, that would actually be a good range where people can be able to do business with you, create a joint venture agreement, have some type of setup of partnerships in line, so you can pretty much do that necessarily to be necessary to be able to protect you legally wise. So promissory notes, joint venture agreements, memorandums, profit sharing agreements, or having a joint venture where LLC, where you have shares inside a LLC and you have ownership power of that company. So it's definitely multiple ways how to be able to skin a cat. Cash buyers nationwide will love properties where it's failed listed. So I wrote down all the failed listings from the last stream. I'm gonna send that to my team. So let me share my screen once again. So for all the people that's coming in, thank you for tuning in with me for part 2. Part 2 will be very quick and to the point. Make it easier for the people watching the replay. So, hold on. Hold on. We got that. Okay. So let me relog in. Hold on. So, give me one moment. Give me one moment. I hate when PropStream does this. Okay. So let's look at the cash buyers list in Baltimore. So the cash buyers in Baltimore usually are short sale owners. So they're literally people that invest in short sales because most of the properties in Baltimore are bank owns. I don't do bank owned properties due to the fact that it's a lot of stuff that you can't control. And the bank owns is higher than this. And the vacants is higher than this because other listing services and tools like PropStream pretty much got it where it's around 50,000 vacants in Baltimore. And that's a lot of vacants in a small area. As you can see in this chart, everything is literally compact inward. It's very inward. So what I'm going to do is filter. Find cash buyers. So with the cash buyers list, that's literally companies and LLCs. So let me filter it so I can have it where it'll be nothing but companies. And those are the people that have the lending power. So owner type, corporate. Okay. Okay. So as you can see, 3238, 3308 Laverton Ave seems like to be a spot where either the same buyer or buyers in that neighborhood are literally buying those properties. So let me think this out. So this is Diversified Residential Homes 2 LLC. They're in Atlanta, Georgia. This agent, so we can find the agent. So the listing price is $1,900. The value is $251. The agent's name is Julie S. Colquitt. So Miss Colquitt can be able to be a good, useful source when it comes to the cash buyers because of one, the cash buyers can go through her and know her off of trust. Two, you could be able to have it where she could represent you. She gets multiple commissions. A lot of the offers that are in Baltimore can go straight to Dispo. So that is active leads. And with the leads, that can all be email lists to be able to at least have cash buyers and also have motivated sellers with agents that have both sides of it. So Julie S. Colquitt is the agent, the brokerage, Sylvan Realty, agent number, phone number, email. Well, that's the office number, so it's a 404 number. So what I would do is copy and paste. Well, pretty much copy, paste, save that. But this realtor right here is a useful asset to you because you can literally have it where if they have cash buyers, you have deals in Baltimore, get the properties under contract, then you have the leverage. Don't contact them first without contracts because these people are literally the cash buyer source. Now, if it's sellers, seller agents, cool. Because that is a component that can be leveraged where four properties that needs to be sold can literally go to your cash buyer source from literally going to the agents, searching the companies, skip tracing these. So these can literally be like, so all these properties is owned by this company right here. So let's Google search it. See what the company's names and about. Oh, says here. Are they scammers? Hold on. Says here, beware of Sylvan Realty and Diversified Residential Homes. My family has our home on the market. We've got a cash offer from a site unseen based on Atlanta on the behalf of Sylvan. So this this is interesting. So this is on a Reddit post of all things. Okay, my family has an offer sight unseen from Diversified Homes to LLC by the half of Sylvan Realty. We listed, came across a letter on the total capital and whatnot. Seemed pretty stand up. They offered 15 under asking, but promised a fast, simple close. So we said yes. They ran the clock out on the initial inspection period despite our realtor trying to check with them. They came back and asked for additional 7-day extension. See, they didn't have a cash buyer. See, this company, see, this is the problem. This is why I said people always, line up their cash buyer first before they even hit the streets when it comes to sellers. They were supposed to get a disposition that literally buys in that area. That's where PropStream is a useful tool. That's why what we're doing now and literally having it where cash buyers can literally come to us and we can go to companies and we can send them the contracts all ready to go. Because when there's a 7-day extension like this, they don't have a cash buyer. So they pretty much said that. So we gave them an extra few days to inspect. An inspector comes in and back with a list of fixed requests, a few questionable. Some of them were requests for brand new heating units. We have a separate units upstairs and from our downstairs that we could replace the units that are less than 5 years old. We know that because we replaced them when we move in to make them even more clearly money unreasonable. So we are at $35,000 from at closing. We countered with a $10,000 credit. They stalled some more, taking some days to reply. Then they came back with a counter offer that was $51,000 below our asking. Yes, $16,000 lower than our previous offer and cited unexpected expenses with needed repairs. This was a few days after the inspection, and now from a week close, they burned a ton of our time with clearly no interest in negotiating in good faith. If you get an offer from this realtor company or this company, be carefully. Do not recommend giving them the time of day. So really, to be honest, they had a lot of property issues inside this area. Now, I would like to see the comments, but if anybody wants the link to this to be able to research and read, you can. If you sell to an LLC, expect to be lowballed. See, this is a recent. This is literally a recent comment. So this, I didn't mean to do that. This shows you that this person doesn't know how the process in the game goes. So let me go back. I didn't mean to do that. So this is a scenario where somebody has a lot of repairs. They don't understand that if you have questionable repairs or something that's up in the air, it happens. It happens. So literally, they're saying predatory negotiating tactics. Everybody else is saying that you obviously don't understand. So this is the person's lack of financial literacy on how really things go when it comes to selling a house, because they're pretty much so surprised on the aspect they're getting lowballed. You shouldn't have an issue selling the house whatsoever in this market, and they know this. They just want to get an even bigger profit from you. That's the key. Seriously, you never sold a house to a company, not because they're screwing you around, but the trend is companies like Zillow, Realtor, Redfin are buying huge amounts of home in bulk to get into the market, home sales business. So this market is literally influenced by these companies, and they don't understand that, yes, the price is going to get negotiated. And yes, You could read that as well. So that whole entire discussion, and that's in Pittsburgh. That's the discussion is in Pittsburgh. So that's literally someone that is in that market. Pittsburgh is not my market. I don't even touch Pittsburgh. City of Truth, if you want to come up, Double C. I want you to come up, Double C. Because I got to talk to you. My phone broke, and we got to correspond via WhatsApp and Zoom. And Double C, we also got some cash buyers that we got to contact too. City, if you want to come up, man, come up on the panel. Come up on the panel, big dog. When it comes to the situation of the content, buying back the block. That's the only thing we're talking about. Buying back the block. That is really priority. That is priority number one. Hard money lenders love hoods. Because those are the areas where they could get it for $30,000 and flip those properties for $150,000. Easy, 170 easy. Those are literally a good sweet spot for them. So properties that are like 400,000 or 500,000, like the Denver, Colorado market, that's where you would have to understand that the 80% rule is going to apply more than the 70% rule when it comes to negotiating with a seller. So this is the link to the Reddit post that we was watching closely. So let me share the Reddit post. But they were complaining about the company. Now, the company's fault was they didn't have a buyer. So let's look at some more Baltimore properties. Hold on. So the fault of the seller was they didn't I guess they haven't sold a property ever in their life to a company, because the company is going to try to price it right, because in real estate you profit off of your price entry. You profit off of one, you can get in a solid entry path where if the property is valued at $400,000, you could get it under contract for $320,000, $330,000, and literally create the spread. Now, their problem was they didn't have a buyer ready for Pittsburgh. Now, that's their issue. So anytime when there's a scenario where a 7-day extension was needed, that is because on their side, the company, the realty company, they're trying to get their dispositions team to be able to get the property at a right price where they could get a good spread. City, okay, so City, I have trolls, so could you please turn on your camera? And as soon as I can confirm it's you, you can turn off your camera. So I got super trolls that will literally copy your profile and literally act like they're City of Truth. So if that is City of Truth, City, turn on your camera so I can verify it's you. Okay, for sure. So I have to do that because literally a couple of my panels was destroyed because of trolls. So
okay. Now my question is this real deal, because
yes, sir.
back in 2011, 2012, I did participate in an MLS platform. I believe the gentleman's name was Dulaney Hill. I don't know if you've heard of him, but he was doing some stuff out here, and he was scouting some properties out here in Southern California, and I didn't make any money with it, but at least I got to become familiar with the MLS system and stuff, and how you scout the properties and look up the properties and stuff like that, and so that was my start with it. And I just want to know, for you, what markets in particular are you interested in and that you're looking at? And,
well, I'm gonna tell you this: the hedge fund connection that I have in CC And Mr. Sanders, if you're still listening to me, man, please come up on the panel so I can tell you about what the hedge fund told me. But they pretty much want everything down south, Atlanta, Georgia, Jacksonville, Tampa. They want Houston, Texas. They want San Antonio, and they want so if it's like Baltimore, hedge fund don't want Baltimore. Now I know fix and flippers that would love deals in Baltimore. Now it's pretty much varies, man. It's whoever that's motivated to sell, and I will skip trace cash buyers from that area and literally pretty much text blast them this deal. So say if you had a deal in Southern California, if it's in the LA market, if the neighborhood goes for 800,000 city, if you could get it locked up for 675, a lot of investors are gonna raise their hand and gonna say, what's your assignment fee or what's your finder's fee for that contract? So Visionary Development LLC is a cash buyer that buys California houses and properties in the South. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Damn, am I Borgen again? Damn, I must be Borgen. Hold on. Am I Borgen? Hello? Hello, hello. Hello, hello. God damn it. Let me do this shit. Okay, like I was saying, if you find me something that in a neighborhood of 800,000 and you can get it under contract for 675, that's pretty much the preferable deal. So I have Cash Now Homes LLC. So George, he is literally a dispositions manager where he can find cash buyers off of his cash buyers list, blitz it out, help bid on the situation. Keegley, they mostly deal with properties in California, Nevada, Arizona, New Mexico, Texas. They used to do Chicago. I think they have somebody in Chicago for if it comes up. But really, city, it doesn't really matter on the market per se. It just whoever that's motivated. So I'm gonna share my screen and I'm gonna show you the vacant. So city, you're
Yeah.
so what market do you want me to look at on the spot? Because I can do it on the spot.
I think I'll probably pick what place would interest me. Do Dallas, Texas. Let's look at Dallas.
Okay. So
I think there's been a lot of expansion in that market lately.
okay, so we can look at vacants in Dallas. Okay. Yeah. So Baltimore, I'm gonna give that to Benny. Benny is in the Maryland market, so I throw that Benny's way. And for all the people that's coming in, this is an open panel. Please like the video. Please feel free to come in. If you have any questions, please comment. If you are at any type of scenario where you want to be able to do some collaborations, partnerships, or need a consultation, my email is creditbuilder475@gmail.com. Creditbuilder475@gmail.com. So that's Dallas, Texas. So let me get that correctly. Get that. So we got MLS. I don't even find deals in MLS. I literally try to find failed MLS. So anything that's failed in the market, vacant, absentee owner, that's pretty much preferable. Okay. So we got auction, banked owned, cash buyers. This cash buyers list could be leveraged so many ways. So for the people that's listening, if you have a scenario where if you get a property under contract, you can't find anybody in your area, that's where skip tracing 42,000 cash buyers. One of them is going to say yes if it's at the right deal. So do the filter. Let me filter. Okay. Failed listing. Vacant. Equity, 50% equity. Damn. What the hell is wrong with my, okay. 50. Okay. So we got all these are pretty much everything that's failed in this market that's vacant with 50% or greater in equity.
Okay.
So this, I think I fucked up. Yeah, I fucked up. I think I went too far skip trace, but even that's 5405 North Arcadia Drive.
Okay.
I wouldn't go for 319 at all. If it's 35,000 estimated value, this is a short sale. Okay. This is a complete short sale. This is a wash, and this is owned by okay. So Mr. Right? Abdul. Yeah. Okay. I try to tell people, buying back the block, you're gonna deal with more of them buying back the block than white people. I wish people would realize that. Yeah. Wish people would get that concept. You're gonna deal with more with them than anything. So it took 154 days for him to say, I'm done with it. He didn't get it sailed at all, so it failed. How much is property taxes? Let me analyze that. Let me get nosy really quick. So it's $1,000, $40,000 assessed value. Do we own any properties? Do we own anything else? Okay, so he owns 3 properties. So his estimated value is $500,000. His primary properties in Meredith. So this is our North Arcadia. Okay. So let me see how much his property worth. Or can I do that? Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. So he owns another property in Mob Bank, Texas. Okay. Let's look at that one. Well, let's look at this one because this is supposed to be the primary. Because if he's really in a tough spot, you could probably get him to sell all his properties and get assignment fee of 15 each. If it's a really good spread with your cash buyer, 20. Okay. So I converted 2 deals by myself, and we got 2 people that's trying to sell their property in Louisiana, in New Orleans.
So how much you making?
A seller in Baton Rouge.
I mean, I said on average, like how much you pulling away each deal? Just an estimate.
Well, gross, it would be a $15,000 spread. Okay, net, it'll range around $6,000 net.
All right, that's not bad.
So that's granted me paying commissions to the people that's getting on the phone with these people. That's why I said all the subscribers that came to me is still with me to this day because literally we're doing situations where we're blitzing everybody in their neighborhood and also where the hedge funds want to be at. So we can get the hedge fund money and we can get the local cash buyers money. So in this neighborhood, let me see the neighborhood. Let me see if there's any vacants. Because I don't like this deal, but the neighborhoods go for 375. If we could find a property that we could get for 120 range, 130 range, that's vacant, dilapidated, fucked up, whatever you want to pretty much say, then it will give you an opportunity to be able to write down these addresses. And I hope you're writing these addresses down because I'm literally giving you a tutorial. Okay, so let me go down so I can see the lowest price. So I'm filtering downwards. So this is how much the seller paid for it when they got into this property.
Okay.
Okay, so the first seller, 903 North Tilly Ave. They bought in 2013 for $15,000. It's a 2-1. Now this one, 505 Botany Bay Drive. They bought it in 2016 for $30,000 now. The comps say 375. These properties, if you could get this under contract for 120, 100, or say if you got Botany for 70 and just tell them a quick close of 10 to 15 days, you literally have it where no closing costs, pretty much the same spiel, but this time you got a cash buyer that's active in the Texas markets. That's why when we talk personally, I can give you the whole 24/7 spiel of what is needed. So literally these properties are so low that if you got them for 100,000 and assign it to a cash buyer for 125, with the comps of 375, it gives you enough spread to make money and it gives your investor the spread to make money. So that's the whole premise of literally doing these scenarios for the people that's listening in. This is the scenario of the main premise of what we're doing. So I got to explain this to the people that, don't really understand aspects of middleman or sandwich deals or squeezing in between people's equity with the cash buyer. But for all the people that's coming in, James, if you want to come up on the panel, click on the link. Click on the link. Click on the link. Click on the link. So this person right here owned this property for 5 years, non-owner occupied, so they're renting it out. How much is the rents in these areas? $1,400. 8% cap rate, 102 in equity, no active loans. So Mountain Valley Estates. Okay, is this an HOA? Let me see if there's an HOA. Okay, so seller take back is their type. Lender, Marcel Garcia. Okay, so I would say this property, if it's really fucked up, and even if the seller wants close to retail, 120, 135, make it a cash offer as is condition. They don't have to make no repairs. And the tax parations, now they're going to have to pay the most of the year. And the seller, well, the cash buyer, they'll pay the remainder of the year. So tax parations, just whoever that pays for the taxes, that's all. Whoever that pays for the taxes after the sale or before the sale is made. So title companies, escrow companies, when you work with them, they'll actually give you the basis understanding of what's needed and what they can do and a payoff. So if they have a loan, mortgage payoff, and their take home after the loan has been paid can be cleared. So all titles can be cleared. All title issues can be resolved, and any encumbrances, encumbrances can be cleared so the transfer of title can be made. So this is the neighborhood. It goes for, I would say the comps would be 320 off of what I saw. But let me close that half. There we go. Okay, so Beau Purple Drive. Beau Purple Drive. I think it's Beau. Pronounced Beau. So Beau Purple Drive. I would say 320. And the comps in the neighborhood, the lowest end is like 165 that's being sold. So I'm looking at PropStream on my phone as well as we're talking right now. So green grass areas. So, you know, because grass means everything to the hedge fund. They also want to know if it is a HOA, how much do they have to pay monthly or yearly? So they're going to ask questions. So granted, if anybody that does get in contact with me and they do follow through on calling these hedge funds at usahedgefunds.com, you can pretty much have the questions of, one, what square footage that you're willing to invest in, how much the price of square footage, if there's that specific. Two, does it have to be in a tight row community like this? Or does it have, or can it be in a rural setting? Because the rural setting is where the comps is going to be hard. You can't find a lot of comps like you can do in a tight-knitted neighborhood like this. Sid, you got any questions? You got any commentary?
No, I'm good for right now.
So what's your opinion on this neighborhood?
I'm watching. I mean, I'm looking at the neighborhood, and it does look like a good neighborhood. I see, I see a lot of grass. I don't see a lot of like abandoned cars and stuff in the driveways and stuff. So it looks like a solid area. That's what I'm seeing.
So people, a lot of hedge funds would say, what's the crime rate? And that's where you would copy, paste this address and get the crime stats. That's another thing.
Yeah.
That's another thing I meant to insert. But really, I just look at these areas just to be able to get a good visual on what's the underlying feel of the neighborhood. But people always say go to the neighborhood at night, then you can pretty much gauge on how tough it's going to be for you.
You might not want to go over there at night, though.
Hey, man, there's a lot of investors that literally say, man, that's their shit test. They say, okay, go over there at night, then we'll judge to see how tough it is. So his name is Gaspar Alvarez.
Okay. That's estimate is 350 for.
What was that?
I'm looking at the estimate.
205 North Army.
Okay.
So this property right here, as soon as this thing loads, and for the people that's coming in, join the panel. Join the panel. So I'm gonna save that other property. So damn, get this shit going. Okay, South Army Avenue, pardon me. Okay, so Juanita Ramirez. Well, Juana Ramirez. I said Juanita. But this is okay, so the rent is $1,700 a month. So the rent's $1,700 a month. 32% cap rate. So this is probably is the hood because they're gonna
Okay.
say if it's 13% cap rate, then it's literally those are literally numbers of the hood. So they're literally hood numbers.
Yeah.
So we are literally
Yeah.
this is literally buy back the block for real.
Yeah. The rent's
But
higher.
the developers they'll deal with it.
Okay.
Yeah, $1,700 a month. If it has 4 doors, you could charge what, $1,100 a month each door. So $240. The comp's $240. It took the 231 272 days for that to be sold.
Wow.
But its quickest was sold in this neighborhood was 16 days for 216.
Okay.
So as you can see, the value 147, 120. They got it for 16,000 in 2001. If you offer this woman 80,000, I think she'll take it because she'll be in the profit.
Yeah.
Granted, she doesn't have any loans. She doesn't have a lien.
So the
Because
hedge
she's in the
fund-
profit. So Keegley, they'll take it off your hands. So they're a syndicate company where they got 200,000 cash buyers nationwide. So they're not a hedge fund, but they do have people that will bid on the contract, and you can make more money just like the hedge funds, because the hedge fund will buy 20% above asking price. With Keegley, they'll just have it where they'll line up a cash buyer for you.
Okay.
So when it comes to wholesale real estate or assignment real estate or bird dogging, the thing that get people caught up and have issues is when they don't have a motherfucking cash buyer on hand. That's the only thing that be killing these deals. That's the only thing that be killing these deals. I swear to you, that's the only thing that holds people back when it comes to deal making is that cash buyer. That's why I told Ramil this, that man, they need to get the cash buyer first. He said that, well, that's pretty much like you an employee and you do it. No, you get the cash buyer so you know the contact name, you get it under contract. You don't even tell him the address that you're getting under contract. You get it under contract. You put your earnest money deposit with the title company that you're rocking with. Then you go to the cash buyer and say, yo, I got a property under contract for 70,000. The neighborhoods go for 210. What do you think about it? Anybody with a brain is going to say, what's the rent? 1,700. He's going to go with it. Because they're scared that they can only get about $600, $700 a month on rent. They think the South numbers is the 1990s. No, rents go up just as high as $1,500 a month. So, only thing you got to do is just give market research, because Zillow failed because they didn't have contractors and they didn't understand the market. They didn't have people that had good contacts when it comes to contractors or people that understood the area that could be able to give them realistic numbers to get a good entry on. They overbought the property and thinking that they can stair step it up higher, where if they got a property where it's 250 and the neighborhoods is only 120, they're thinking that somebody's going to buy the property for 400,000. That's what I mean, stair stepping. For all the people that's coming in, open panel.
But
like you saying?
Yeah, that's insane.
So they're stair stepping by doing that, by trying to say that, well, we got it for 250. We think we could be able to sell it for 400,000. We're trying to get some more activity in this neighborhood. Zillow, they'll actually do it where they'll market all their properties that they bought ahead of line. So as soon as you get on that website, they're going to advertise their situation. Real, I have someone that wants to spend $320 or less on a house in Spring, Texas. Let's stay in touch. James, get on the panel. James, get my email. James. Matter of fact, I'll even give you guys my personal line in the back chat. So this is my WhatsApp. So for now on, I'm only available on WhatsApp if you guys need to get in contact with me. So if anybody has cash buyers or anybody that get involved or want to get involved, cool. So CC, if you want to join in, CC. But James, if you have somebody that wants to buy 320 or less in spring, matter of fact, let's look at Spring, Texas real quick. So I'm gonna open up the panel one more time, but that's a cash buyer right there. Where if we can send him deals where it's $15,000 that they bought it for, same range of 80, comps at 220, we could just keep sending him deals over and over, 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 over and over. So there is somebody that's trying to come up in the back, but their device is not connecting. I hope that's not no troll, man. Like, this troll is so dedicated where he'll copy everybody's profile and literally act like they are City of Truth and literally porn bomb my shit. Like, like, bruh, I'm waiting on you, James, because you got a cash buyer on hand. That's important. That's important. So let's look at Spring, Texas really quickly. Is there any specific areas in the city of Dallas you want me to research?
Not really. Let's try. Let's look at South Dallas. Let's start there.
Okay, so I can go on the map. Hold on. I can get on the map. Okay, so Dallas. Okay, so you said South Dallas. So I got the map and I'm gonna full screen the map. And what that is going to do is you can tell me where is South Dallas based off of the neighborhoods, because that will help everybody out. So we talking Cedar Hill? When you said South Dallas, Cedar Hill?
Yeah. We anything that's in that south area, Mesquite, along the I-30 corridor, because that's what I'm most familiar with.
I-30.
Grand Prairie, yeah.
So let me zoom in.
Yeah.
Even.
Or even DeSoto. Hold on, let's check out DeSoto. Let's check out DeSoto. If anything.
So shit. We got So we got the University of North, Old Dominion. So shit, Oak Cliff. That's the hood. Hold on. My bad. No. I know about Oak Cliff, boy. Oak Cliff is rough. What is Oak Cliff going for nowadays? That's just rough.
Yeah, we could check out Oak Cliff.
But the fix and flipper will deal with it.
Okay.
So 2820 Dutton Drive. 2-1. The rents go for $1,300 a month. Average comps is 172. Hate when all these property values is higher than the damn comps. It makes negotiating difficult. Because you're trying to get it for 130, 125.
Yeah.
But they say that they value is 210. Then they're gonna say, well, they say my value is 210. Nah. It's fully renovated price. It's fully renovated price. Like, motherfuckers don't understand that you can't be able to pull that off unless you probably put $30,000 in work in the property. So let me click on this if it let me. Oh, James say in the spring. Okay, James, if you're in the background, man, click on the link. Damn, I keep doing this stupid ass shit. Man, what the fuck? Hold on. This is stupid. Okay, gotcha. Okay, so the person, ooh, this is a go. This is an out of state. This is a person lives in Cary, North Carolina. So the owner is out of state. This is beautiful. Oh, this is beautiful. So the current listing price, category purchase. Wait a minute. So did they already sell this or it's active? Okay, it's active. So 165. 140. Try to get that bad boy for 140. It's approximately close to downtown Dallas, so that's a plus. Anything that's close to the downtown areas is a plus. So that's 2820 South Dutton. So South Dutton. Swear it'd be taking this good old time. What the fuck? Okay, let me do this one more time. Because get this for 140. If we can find the comps that say 300, then the comps is 300. If we can find 3 properties that say 300, then we can fully guarantee it's 300. Because they're going to say, what's the highest comps in this neighborhood? What's the full maximum renovated value? We don't want to have it where we don't get those lined up. So the property tax is killing them. So it doubled since 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021, up 127%.
Wow.
Damn, any changes in government recently in Dallas? Because only how I see property taxes changing that high, that quickly, is if there is a political election, new change of government, because that's what happened when it came to my area.
Okay.
So that property tax is $3,000 a year. There's probably somebody that has tax liens because of the property taxes in this area. So I know they're not the only one that saw that doubled. But what's your opinion, man? Rents is $1,300.
It's crazy how the property tax is going up that much in Dallas, because I know there's a lot of construction going on down there since COVID, because now a lot of people are moving out from the city, and they want to move out. A lot of them are moving to Texas, so they can work remotely and stuff. And I mean, you would think with all that construction down there, why is the price continuing to go up? Is it possibly inflation or something like that? Or I think,
It's
I'm
inflation. It's inflation. So you're not
yeah,
wrong. So you're right. You're right. You know, anybody
yeah,
that doesn't say inflation is wrong. Anyone that doesn't say inflation is an idiot, to be honest, oblivious idiot.
yeah. This is crazy.
So, of course, when it comes to inflation, the building costs, because we talked about the home builder stock on my channel, that's ticker NAIL. That means if Home Depot is winning, nail stock, ticker nail is going to be winning. So, one, that is really the reason why certain things is going up extremely high. So, give me one moment. Give me one moment. One moment.
Are you there, bro? I think your volume went down.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm on the phone. I'm currently on the
Oh,
phone, but I still want to keep the show going. So it's gonna be like
okay.
2 more minutes. It's
All right.
involving. Okay. Oh, okay. Now I'm back. Now I am back. So we got James in the back. As soon as James' device connects, we can be able to allow James in the back. Double C, I see you as well. Double C, give me the thumbs up. I need to be able to see that you're not a troll. So we got more help. CC, get on prop stream, CC. Get on prop stream because my laptop is running super slow, and plus you are like my transactions coordinator. So everything that's involving this process, you're supposed to know it forwards and backwards. So CC, turn on your camera. James, I like to see your camera so I can tell that you're not a troll, because I have a sophisticated troll, so I can see you, CC. All right, so we can get this thing popping. All right, CC, I see you. James, can you turn on your camera? Can you give me the thumbs up with your face visible? hate screening people like this, but I have to do it, man, because it will literally mess up all of the continuity we'll be doing. CC.
Yeah, I'm on my phone right now, dude. Yeah, what's up?
All right, no problem, man. So, as we can see, James.
Matter of fact, let me put my camera right back on. I want to see something.
James.
All right.
Okay, James, can you turn on your camera? I'm not gonna let you on with the camera on. Just turn it on. Give me the thumbs up. Okay. You ain't a troll.
Who's gonna troll you of all people?
Bruh, there was a dude that literally porn bombed me.
Oh.
There's a dude that literally porn bombed me, man. Like, I don't ask for people to turn on the camera because I want to see how you look. I'm doing that just to make sure that somebody with some glasses, because the troll literally hit me with the glasses thing. I'm like, yo.
Yeah, they do that.
I felt so stupid. I felt like really slow that day. But James, can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay, so we got a full panel. So pretty
All right,
much what we're gonna do is feel free to come back in, no problem. No problem if you need to. So what market you want me to research, James? Which market? Because I can do it on the spot.
Can you look at the Iowa market? I got a couple buyers. I couldn't find
Iowa?
anything right now, but they're gonna be ready in the spring. So, and then I have one that I'm trying to get the information from because he was at a 7-bedroom house, but he was talking about doing a transitional house. So I was trying to get some more information. That's why I was on the other phone trying to text him and call him so you can look something up. So I don't want to hold you up. So I need your email.
No problem. But my WhatsApp number. My WhatsApp number is in the private chat. That's even quicker. My phone broke, so that's why I got a WhatsApp. So okay, so what market?
I'm getting some bad reception on my end.
Damn. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, man.
Okay, so Des Moines, he said Iowa, right? Des Moines, Iowa. Des Moines, Iowa. Wow. And Lonzo told me stop investing in Middle America. That is funny. My guy Lonzo say. So you said Iowa, right?
Yes.
Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna look at all the failed listings because those are the most motivated ones. Failed listings with a lien. Okay. So if this thing. Okay. Failed. Let me find the failed listings with a lien, and if it's an absentee, it's even better. So failed, vacant. What's the lien? Is there a lot of HOAs in Iowa? Because Arizona, they're up and down. They're literally all over the place in Arizona.
No, it's not a lot of HOAs.
Okay, no problem. So I'll just do tax lien and a utility lien. Let's throw some child support in there as well, because we we know the child support brigade. Oh, okay. Let me just take child support off. Okay, so
And
I
the
just
prop
put
stream, can
any.
you do like surrounding areas? Can you put in the city and then do like 100-mile radius?
It's not that specific. Coal Unlimited has it where you can get 1 million leads in an area, well, in a state. So that Coal Unlimited has it where you pay $700 for the year, and you get like 1 million leads. It can be all in one state. It can be
Okay,
like
gotcha.
250,000 in one area, 250 in the other. But I don't think they can do 100-mile radius because they do their comps like 1 mile, 1 mile, 2 mile when it comes to their comps. So these are the failed listings, single families. They're all single families. Single families. So you said under 320.
Yeah, they
So
said
that's
320 is their
40.
max.
Okay, 320 is their max. So we try to find something where if we can, hold on, if we can get it, let me look at the comps because the comps matter in this area. Because if the comps is 280 and we can get this bad boy for like 110 cash offer, 110 cash offer, that'll be enough spread for you and enough profit for your investor. Damn, fucked up.
Oh, if you
So
help
let
me
me
do
do it
this,
by the
it's gonna be
highest.
you're gonna be involved in this also. So yeah.
Yeah, no problem. No. Well, when it comes to this, man, we just have to just get these deals. I'm more or less trying to find. I'm deal hunting right now, man, because it's a hungry time. Because the hedge funds is hounding me, saying that what's going on, man? You finding Atlanta properties, and I'm looking at to help somebody sell these Louisiana properties, these 2 Louisiana pieces. So everything's coming in full scale. So the comps in this neighborhood is 167.21. The square footage is 800 square foot, built in 1918. And when it comes to your cash buyers, man, how quick they close, and are there people that are betting on appreciation, inflation to get them up, or are there a buy and hold where the rents matter? So do the rents matter over everything, or they're just holding it for appreciation in equity? The rents in this neighborhood is only like
got a
$900
couple
here.
of retail buyers too.
Oh. Man, James, we're gonna be making good money, you hear me? We're making that good money. Cause you got retail buyers, shit. They'll take it where if you put 250, if you do with a hotel deal and put 200, 250, ooh-wee. And plus I got private money lenders for you too. They do 10% down payment loans for like 8% interest.
Okay.
Highest 12% if you got like fucked up credit. You got like fucked up credit. You know, that's like 12% interest, but you know. So let me look at the vacants in this neighborhood, and let's see if we can find somebody that bought it for like 10,000 and try to offer them like 20, 30,000. Ooh-wee. Ooh. I done went up too high. So we got a warehouse for sale. I like this one for 14 already. So that's 103 East Aurora Ave, 2016, 14,000. It's a 4-bedroom, 1.5 bath. And it's a vacant property. So I try to do it where if like I mentioned and I showed to CC and City, if we can just filter it downward and just offer these people like 50, 40, because it's vacant, man. It's vacant. Even if they do want somewhere, they want a ridiculous price, we still beat them down on the price. We still got to beat them down on the price.
Okay.
Like I absolutely have to, because the spread, if you got a retail buyer, then the spread can be $80,000 in net profit.
Right,
Sean Terry
right.
talk about hotel deals all the time, where retail buyer, you get it for like 110, retail buyer buy it for 200. You may probably put in $5,000 in repairs, maybe, or repainting, if it's cosmetic. You know.
Okay.
So
Let's say you found a number of deals, because I think they kind of want something that's pretty much already done. I think they were going to get put down 20-30% and get financed through their bank. I think that's what they said. So
they got
and then
financing
I got
contingency.
a
So
couple other.
how okay.
Then I got a couple other people that I was trying to do a couple deals, because they needed Section 8 houses. I was looking for some houses I needed to put on Section 8. I just bought a property not too long ago, a 3-bedroom, 3-bath house. But I my lender, wanted me to give her a little bit more time before I went back in and grabbed something. But they're like, oh, we need to move as soon as possible, but I don't have anything. I can't find anything to make the numbers work, because the stuff that they like, because they were talking about a mobile home, and I didn't want a mobile home. So unless the mobile home was a great price, I can flip it.
Okay. So the rents in this area is $1,200. How you say that name? No. Oh goddamn. How you say that name, man? 'Cause we gotta say his name if we gonna call him up. Nepomuceno. Deep. Okay. Nepomuceno. Nepomuceno.
Yeah, I can't look it up. What's that address?
Damn, where is Marina when I need her?
I'm looking at it on my phone. How many bedrooms? How many bedrooms does it have? How many bedrooms?
It's a 4-bedroom, 1 bath. Damn,
Okay.
I really need Marina. Nepon. Damn it! I hate doing this shit. Matter of fact, I'm gonna have to get Google to be able to help me out on this. So, Nepomuceno Gomez. And if he has multiple properties, we can offer him a cash offer on those properties. So he does 3 properties, open loans, 130,000, estimated value, 500,000. So his portfolio equity is 383,000. So say if you wanted to sell all his properties, they're all in Des Moines, Iowa. They're all in Des Moines, Iowa. But yeah, man, I try to get this bad boy for 80, because he's still in profit. If we get it for 80. Warranty deed. Okay. So let's see what's in this neighborhood though. Let me check in the background to see if anybody's in the back. Okay. If anybody's in the back. Okay. Nobody's not in the back. Okay. Okay. So 80,000, 70,000. something in that range, because the comps is 150. Your buyer will buy up to 320.
Yes, that's correct.
Okay, so
Yeah, and they just
what
and,
we
they, and I
do
think they want
is
something just about turnkey ready, so they can get finance for the rest.
just about turnkey ready. So that means that I would have to look at people with liens, because usually people with liens, their property doesn't have the dilapidatedness like vacant homes do. But I'm gonna have to look at both of vacants, liens, pre-foreclosures,
Yeah, we're gonna have to
all
talk. We're gonna have to talk.
off the stream.
I got buyers on all spectrum. Section 8, a buyer that's willing to get something that needs to be fixed, and then I got a couple that are they just want turnkey. They're trying to get financing. So I'll put my email on the
Cool.
back check, and then later
Matter of
on down
fact,
the
hit
line.
me up via WhatsApp, and that goes for you as well, City. City, both of you guys hit me up at WhatsApp. So that's in the private chat. So when it comes to this, yeah, man, that's beautiful. So it got to be just a turnkey. So that means no problems with the roof, no problems with HVAC, no problems
Yeah,
with
so they can get the financing. The 321.
okay.
They want turnkey, so they can finance it through a bank or a mortgage company.
Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to. Matter of fact, I hate cutting things short, but I really need to hop on this. So I'm going to do this. I'm not gonna end the stream quite yet unless you guys have to go. If you guys have an urgent if you have urgent things to do, so I'm gonna copy that email. I'm gonna send the email right now with you. So I'm gonna send that email before I leave off of this motherfucker. So literally that's a good thing. So would you be interested in me searching for more cash buyers, or you're just comfortable with the people that you're cool with? Because I also search around more cash buyers just in case if our criteria don't fit, we got somebody that can pick up the pieces. So I do that.
Definitely, I'm never gonna turn down no cash buyers. We're never gonna turn them down.
Hey man, you'd be surprised. There's a dude that cussed me the fuck out, saying that you think I can't close or something? You think you can't close or something? Like you think I can't be able to close?
Crazy. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy.
Then you got one thing
I don't
where
care if I had 100 cash buyers. Yeah, I don't care if I had 100 cash buyers. If you say you could bring 50 more, bring as many as possible. Because some people are gonna flake out. You know how that is. They're gonna change their mind, or they don't want this or that. So
yeah, man. Because I'm a person where I like to be able to be careful with my words. I don't know what type of personality I'm dealing with, and I don't want to burn bridges because I said something. A lot of times it wasn't even offensive. Because there was this one person that was trying to sell the property. We sent him the contract. It was in North Carolina, and they said, "Oh, we received it, but we're going to go with an agent instead." I said, "But we can be able to provide you a cash offer, a quick close, no closing costs, as is condition." Da 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 da. And they didn't want to take it because I guess they didn't understand what was going on, because I literally sent them the contract 2 times. I sent them a North Carolina realtor contract where it said non-assignable, meaning that I can get transactional funding from my guy, Dave Dinkle. I'll plug you in with him as well. He's transactional funding. So if it had to do a double close, the transactional funder could be able to be there, Johnny on the spot, and literally
Yeah,
Make sure that he could be able to give the
real
funds so I
deal.
can do one
This is real
close.
deal. Some
And
people are so skeptical. You just got to keep it as simple as possible if you can, because some people are skeptical. You know what I'm saying? People of
yeah,
color, and they just skeptical of stuff they don't understand. Sometimes they don't understand what we're doing, so they think it's a scam. So
but motherfucker, you can save more money. No, I'm not calling you the motherfucker, but I'm just saying to the motherfucker that's literally out there. It's like motherfucker, we can literally
I
save
know
you
exactly what you're saying. Yeah, I know
so
exactly what
much
you're saying.
trouble. So much trouble where it won't even be a problem when it comes to the scenario of okay, this is how much you want, this is your timeline, you got medical bills, you got child support, you got something that's literally whipping your ass, biting you in your ass. We can be able to do it where our cash buyers can come through. When it comes to contingency buyers, does it take more than 45 days for your lender, for the your cash buyers lender to come through, or because that's the only drawback I would say when it comes to
Hey,
closing.
real deal. I don't see I don't see the number in the back chat. I see your
Hold on, let me do it again.
WhatsApp number.
Let me do it again.
All right.
Let me do it again. So when it comes to that, the seller didn't realize that one, his property was already on the market for like 200 days plus. 200 days plus. Oh no, that's the wrong number. Hold on. So the seller was literally fair listing for 253 days. So that means that they literally went down on their price 100,000 fold. Couldn't be able to get the situation done, but yeah, that's my the second one. That's my number.
The
So
second
yeah,
number
that's
is
my
the correct
WhatsApp.
number.
Yes, 747. 747. Dos ocho tre. Then pretty much you can see the rest of the four. So yeah, that's my personal line, cuz so we can talk more about this so we can get certain things analyzed in your market. So your cash buyers, they want, if I just find something under 250,000, I'll be in a safe spot, right? I'll always be in that good safe spot if I can find something 250. Under 250, under 320. So let me do Des Moines, Iowa. So let me do a relook.
That'd be super ecstatic.
Hold on, let me do this before we leave. Let me get this shit so clear where we can't miss. So let me do this. So, and what's the another thing when it comes to Iowa? How long does it take for a notice of default to lead to auction? So in California, LA County, it's 120 days. After 4 payments of non-payment, it'll go to auction. No, 100 after four missed payments. 120 days after 4 missed payments, then it goes to auction. Pardon me. Let me get that correct.
I wish it was 120 here. It'll go to tax sale here, and I think you can foreclose on them. I think it's a year and a half. I think, and you get like 2% interest like every month, but you can foreclose on the property and take the property right away. And then it's something that's called a speed something that you can file where you can even the lender can't get it. You can get it before the lender. I forgot what it's called. There's a name for it.
Okay, so this is a notice of list pendants. This one right here, they fucking up. You see it is Premier Credit Union, they fucking up. I swear that had to be like a funny way how to be able to at least get into a situation where You can see that they done messed up in May by the lender's name, pre-foreclosure history, list pendants last year in January. So Mr. Moore, Mr. Sean E. Moore, how much does he owe with his lender? How much does he owe with his lender? Let me get nosy. And this is just a soft pull. I can do a real hard pull to figure out what's needed. So he borrowed from them twice. So one on his home, the ARM adjustable mortgage rate for 118, a $17,000 credit line revolving. Okay, so this is how much they got it for from Raymond Thomas, or Thomas Raymond and Judy Raymond, for $64,000. The adjustable loan 118, credit line 17. I wonder if this is a couple or this is father and son, because they bought this in 2000. Then they start taking out loans about 15, 17 years later. Then they put it on the MLS, and it's still active on the MLS. Well, goddamn. So they want 165. I would say 130. 130 quick close. 130 quick close. Let's look at the comps. If we can find comps out of 300, we'll give the 3 highest comps to your cash buyers. Or the 5 highest comps for your cash buyers if they're that strict. Because this person is wanting to sell. So that's 500. Notice of list. Pendants. Oh, this is so beautiful. 500. 02 Southwest 18th Street. Des Moines. So 130. 135. Des Moines. Okay. So let me, so I had to write that down. Okay, so we offered them 130. The highest comps would be 210. Like I literally said, like, no, pardon me. No, I'm mistaken. It's actually would be 270, 300 range, pardon me. It didn't filter correctly. Okay, it didn't filter correctly. So let me, this damn thing would just work for. Okay, 275. So they want 165. Highest comps 275. The closest comps 225, 225, 216, 214, 214, 212. James, are you hearing me? Am I Borging? James, am I Borging? Can you hear me? I swear I hate StreamYard. Okay, so but let me write this down. 130, 135 with the seller. 220, 230K comps. It's 4-1. And that's for 3 twos. Okay, so Oh, oh, okay, my bad. So let me bring James back up. Hold on. Yo,
All right, I'm here.
okay, so as you can see, the seller wants 160. We offer 130. The comp say 220. Now the highest that was sold for was 275. Damn it, man.
Okay.
I knew I
What's
could
the
have
specs? What's
took
the
off
bedroom
YouTube.
square footage? How much bath?
Okay, so the properties that goes for 220, 230, it's 3 2 bedroom. Well, three bedroom, 2 bath. So let me get the square footage. So let me share my screen again. So let me make this full screen. Okay, so those are the comps. So 166 they claim on the top, but really the comps is 220, 225, well 225, 225, 215, 214, 1100 square feet, 1200 square feet. Hell, even under 1,000 square feet. So I think this is a go. The seller wants to sell. He has list pending, so he's in debt. Yeah, so the square footage of the property is 1,100 square foot, 11,000 square foot lot, 4 bedroom, 1.5 bath, and the property was built. Let me get that for you.
Yeah, that's too small for one my cash buyer. That's too small. It's over 100 square feet.
Okay, no problem. So we'll say that for the next cash buyer because somebody gonna take it. Somebody gonna look at the numbers and say it's a go. Oh, problem.
So is that one
So
where
let me
he's in trouble with it, or is he trying to sell it, or
list pendants. So yes, he's in trouble. This person right here, yeah, he in trouble.
does it show how many payments he's behind, or how does that work?
No, that's where a hard pull is needed. That's where we got to do a hard pull.
Oh,
So yeah, these square footages is small. So yeah, as you can see, this one is 894 square foot. Once again, list pendant. Auction date in December.
okay.
Yeah, so all these is pretty much small ass houses to be honest. So you're not gonna find a 2,500 square feet, I don't think, in this list. So 1,500 square feet, list pendants. 2,100 square feet, but that auction already passed.
All right.
Damn. 1,500 square feet. That's too small? 1,500 too small?
1,500. That might be not bad for the Section 8 tenant. Well, how much is what is it looking like for that? 1,500 square feet.
It's 1,500 square feet. They're saying the estimated value is 198, but they put their shit on the MLS as well. And let's see how much they want for it. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. All right. So, wait a minute. Hold on. They giving me an old list lead. Hold on. They already sold this, so I don't know why PropStream is giving me some old ass list leads. So yeah, let's see why they gave me some old ass list lead. We could probably see if Zillow bought any properties in Iowa behind the scenes to see if they're willing to take something for a cheaper price. Because those are the ones that are turnkey. They just having a problem with nobody buying it at their price. So they'll buy it, sell it at a discount, at least before BlackRock get involved with it. Okay, that's a BlackRock deal. Oh yeah, that's definitely a BlackRock deal. 5,000 properties.
All right. Well, I'm gonna definitely keep you posted.
7,000.
Got one spring. They were trying to find something right now, but they couldn't find nothing, so they're gonna wait since it's about to be winter and it gets cold and really cold in Iowa. So, but they said they want to find something this spring, and I said, "What's your price range?" It said 320 or less. 320 is the max, and they couldn't find anything. So, so they were even looking in a city called Marshalltown, and that was I think I couldn't remember if that's 60 miles or 80 miles from.
Let me write that down.
Capital city.
Marshall.
So they write down they like Ankeny, Johnston, Indianola. I looked in DeSoto. I couldn't find anything in DeSoto. It's a city called DeSoto where they're building a lot of new houses. They got a lot of new projects, and some of the projects they lost them from a couple years ago or whatever. So, and I just told them just hang on because there's going to be people trying to sell. People are about to get foreclosed on because they never paid their mortgages. So it's a lot of stuff going on. So I just told them to hang tight and let's see what's going on once spring starts. And I think we'll be able to find them something.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So definitely,
man. I got to get out of here, man. I appreciate you.
No problem, man. So you got my WhatsApp number, right? The correct one.
Yep, I got screenshotted it, and then I put my email in there too, so you'll have it.
Okay.
All right, man. Take care.
All
Have
right.
a good day. Good weekend.
All respect to you, man. Salute. So, City.
Salute.
All right.
I'm here.
Okay, so City, I'm about to end this as well. You got my WhatsApp number. James got my WhatsApp number. It's the 747-283. You can pretty much see the rest.
All right. Yeah.
All right. So, all right, big dog. So, so 6784. So that's the situation right there. So, all right, man. 10-4. All right. So, I'm Real Deal Financial. I'm pretty much going to close this as we speak. We just analyzed pretty much markets up and down. It's time for people to buy back the block. I wish I can deep dive in these liquor stores in these areas, but I got to be able to make these phone calls. So, Real Deal Financial, I'm out. Peace. Okay.